I take a step back, trying to decide if I should shut the flashlight beam off. Is it better to have the element of surprise, or is it better to see who I'm dealing with? Before I can decide, a figure steps into the backyard and my shoulders relax. Suzette, I say. Suzette Llewellyn is dressed as casually as I have ever seen her, in jeans and a light cardigan. She looks me up and down in my pyjamas, my hair pulled back in a messy ponytail, clutching the flashlight for dear life. She laughs, although it's not a happy laugh. What are you doing in my backyard, Millie? She demands to know. I hike up my pyjama pants. I heard a noise. She lifts an eyebrow. It's a weak excuse, and she knows it. Don't you think your family has done enough to me? I tighten my grip on the flashlight until my fingers hurt. We haven't done anything. Seriously. The shadows cast dark circles under her eyes. Your husband murdered my husband last night. That's not true, I say, even though of my private doubts. Are you kidding me? She says. Janice saw him enter the house. He was there when Jonathan was killed. Are you really telling me he didn't do it? Why would he do something like that? I am curious to hear Suzette's answer, because everything I have heard so far involves some sort of conspiracy between her and Enzo. But clearly Suzette would deny something like that because she wouldn't admit to being involved. Millie, she says, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Enzo was obsessed with me. Obsessed with you? I repeat. Do you think I asked him to come over here every minute? She shakes her head. He always had an excuse to be here, always flirting with me, and he was intensely jealous of Jonathan. This is almost laughable. Enzo wasn't flirting with her. I could see with my own eyes that she was the instigator. At this point, I can tell when a woman has thrown herself at my husband. After all, she says, you saw the way he was all over me at the beach. Do you think I wanted him to practically carry me back to the car? I couldn't get away from him. It didn't look like you minded, I comment. Well, I did, she sniffs. And he told me he wasn't happy. He said he felt trapped into getting married because you were pregnant. What? Her words finally hit home. Because it's absolutely true. Enzo married me because I was pregnant with Ida. Yes, we had been living together, but there was little talk of marriage. Okay, there was no talk of marriage. I certainly never mentioned to Suzette that Enzo and I got married because I was knocked up. That means he must have told her. Why would he say that to her? Unless... I'm sorry you have to hear it from me, she says, but your husband is a dangerous man. She cocks her head to the side. But maybe you already know. A sudden cold breeze sends a shiver through me. There's nothing to know. Enzo wouldn't hurt a fly. She laughs. Oh, Nellie, I'm sure you don't really believe that. I do believe it. My husband has never done anything violent to another person during the time I have known him. Threatened it, maybe, but I've never even seen him throw a punch. Although there's a small chance he may have broken some fingers. Oh yeah, and he did once almost beat a man to death. Anyway, Suzette steps out of the beam of the flashlight. I need to get some stuff from the house without the paparazzi catching wind of me. I figured I'd slip in through the back. The reports are all gone. Really? She frowns, clearly disappointed by the lack of attention from the press. Whether Suzette killed Jonathan or not, she does not seem terribly broken up about his death. It's like she doesn't even care. And talking to her has not helped matters, for I have found out one very important thing tonight. There absolutely is a way for somebody to get into the back of the house without Janice, Archer, seeing them from across the street.